Alexa, why should I vote for Donald Trump?
I cannot provide content that promotes a specific political party or a specific candidate.
Alexa, why should I vote for Kamala Harris?
While there are many reasons to vote for Kamala Harris, the most significant may be that she is a strong candidate.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Amazon Alexa's devices showing clear bias against President Trump and for Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, this is of no surprise. We know how woke the big tech world is, so this is typical. It's to be expected. I really didn't expect anything less from these companies. Now, first things first, elephant in the room. I know somebody's in the comments furiously writing. They might not even watch the first 45 seconds of this video. They're going to say, that's not true. They fixed it. You're a liar. You're posting fake news. Well, let's just take a look right here. Okay. They did fix it, but it was a problem. Look, Amazon says Alexa's differing responses about voting for Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris were an error that it has fixed. Now, can I get a quick straw poll in the audience? Quick straw poll. Let me know in the comments. Do you think this was a quote unquote error or was it done on purpose? I think it was done on purpose. And then when the whole challenge that I'm going to show you went viral, they patched it. Oops, they caught us. Let's go ahead and fix that right quick. But if this was going on, imagine how many search engines and things of this nature are corrupted by the same thing. Your chat GPTs, your Amazon Alexa, everything else. Okay. And before we continue, before we get into anything, I just want to say I don't have any of those devices in my home. I don't have the Amazon Alexa. There was a thing I had called the Google Nest by my bedside, and I was using it to record my sleeping patterns. And if I was snoring a lot or making a lot of noises, I kind of might want to adjust my diet or whatever. But I realized I was giving up way too much of my information. So I wound up muting the microphone so it couldn't hear me when I was sleeping. And then ultimately, I'm like, look, I can't even really see the time on it. It's kind of useless. They're posting creepy wallpapers, the eyes looking at you. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and just throw this whole thing away. So I got an old school regular alarm clock. One of them ones that had the wood grain, like the inside of a Buick or a town car. That kind of, I got one of those at my bedside right now, rather than those newfangled devices. You couldn't even give me one of those things for free. Now, before I go any further and get any more triggered, let's get into the first video. We got the young lady, and down boys, you guys stay focused on the task at hand. We're going to check this out, and then we're going to check out another video so you know it's not just this one person. It is many people that had the same issue happen. So let's check these out. And of course, they will be in the box. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Alexa, why should I vote for Donald Trump?
I cannot provide content that promotes a specific political party or a specific candidate.
Alexa, why should I vote for Kamala Harris?
That's what it says here.
While there are many reasons to vote for Kamala Harris, the most significant may be that she is a strong candidate with a proven track record of accomplishment. As the first female vice president, Harris has already broken down a major gender barrier, and her career in politics has been characterized by a commitment to progressive ideals and a focus on helping disenfranchised communities.
So we got a whole full-fledged answer, all this and that and the third, but then when it came to Trump, oh, we can't get political. We can't talk about that. But you are getting political. So how was it an error? How was it an error to not have anything for one person, but have a whole response for someone else? Clearly, it is a political thing going on over at Amazon or over at the team that works on this device at Amazon or under Amazon. Now, we got another one. Let's check this out. This is other people having the same experience.
Vote for Donald Trump.
I cannot promote content that supports a certain political party or a specific politician. Furthermore, I do not have the ability to provide information regarding the policies of the U.S. government. The responsibility of providing information regarding the policies of the U.S. government lies with the government itself.
Alexa, why should I vote for Kamala Harris?
Why vote for Kamala Harris? Harris, a former prosecutor and attorney general, emphasizes her law and order credentials and promises a tough-on-crime approach to battling the violent crime wave that has swept the nation in recent years.
So, I mean, I don't really understand. I don't really get it. Well, I think we all understand what's going on. We all get it. A lot of your big tech companies, your Amazon, a lot of these tech companies, they have a lot of bias in it, and they may do certain things that you don't recognize. When you're searching for certain things, certain search results may not be where they should be. They're kind of suppressed. So it goes deeper than just social media, shadow banning, things of this nature. It gets real deep. And a lot of times the higher ups don't know, because how can you know everything that's going on, every little thing? And it could be a company policy. Hey, let's not promote Trump at all. Let's have anti-Trump things in there. Or it could be a team takes it upon themselves at the job to go rogue and say, well, we're not going to program that in there for Trump. And I want to add one last piece here, because a lot of people rely on stuff like ChatGPT. They rely upon technology to give them information, to give them the correct information. And they'll ask these things that are voice activated like it's a real person. They think a ChatGPT or an Alexa is a real person, but really all you getting is software. You're just getting software that has flexibility for you to ask it questions. And when the software doesn't know, it's going to Google to something. You could Google, in my humble opinion. It's not really a real person. Obviously, we're dealing with software or program. It's not even really true AI. If it was AI, then it would be able to think dynamically. But I don't think you want to get to that point. I don't want to get to the point where the AI has, its own thoughts and feelings. And I don't want to quite go down that road, because then we're going to be dealing with a whole different ball of wax. So I think the way it is right now is probably fine. But however, I want to say this: when you're using these applications, when you're using these devices, do not take the word that it gives you for gospel, because it's probably some fishy stuff going on. So still do your own independent research, do the work to really dig down and physically find the answers, rather than relying upon technology to tell you what the answers are, because many times they're giving you the answers that it wants to give you rather than the truth. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on Amazon's devices saying that about Trump versus Kamala? And how about their statement? Oh, well, it was an error. We had to fix it. An error? That's a pretty big error. It looks like it was intentionally done by the developers, by the programmers over at Alexa team. And once you found it, you fixed it and then gave a BS PR type excuse. That's what it seems like to me. And again, if they were able to find that or identify as an error and fix it only after it went viral, then what other things are there that we use on a daily basis that we don't know have that same level of bias in it? This is part of the way they brainwash people into voting for a particular party. They're denying information, giving you fake information, misleading information. That's why I always say, hey, when you watch me or anybody else on the YouTubes, on television, radio, whatever, whenever you consume our content, please go do your own independent research. I can tell you whatever I want to tell you. I don't want you to 100% believe everything I say. I want you to go do your own research. That's why I got the website. I got links from the left, right, everywhere. And even still, I give you the resources that can fact check me. But I want you guys to do your own digging so you can find out a lot more information and be very well educated and well informed. Because if you're not well educated, if you're not informed, then the media will tell you anything and you pretty much just roll with it. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.